In order to stop a bad guy with a gun, we need a good guy with a gun. As a strong supporter of the Second Amendment and lifetime member of the NRA, it's important that we do not make laws more stringent on law-abiding citizens to purchase guns. Criminals, by their very nature, will do the illegal things and purchase guns. Now, this is very important that we understand this. We have federal laws on the book now that prevent mentally ill people from being able to purchase guns. And in fact, Chicago has some of the strictest gun laws, but yet and still they're the murder capital of the United States. To be brutally honest, this is not an issue of guns, it's an issue of pure evil. The Bible, which is the best-selling book in the history of mankind since the printing press was invented in 1440, it gives us God's wisdom on every area and aspect of life. The scripture tells us that when evil is present, we must watch as well as pray. We cannot simply bring prayer back to school, we must also watch. We cannot simply watch, but we must also bring prayer back into the school. By prayer, I mean the Judeo-Christian values, like love your neighbor, like treat your neighbor as yourself, do unto others as you would have others do unto you, the value of the human life, that it is not man that made us, but we were created by God. Those special values need to be taught in our school. I have conducted research on school shootings before and after 1963, when the Supreme Court made it illegal to formally ask for the protection, God's protection in our schools. Prior to 1963, we had 62 deaths from school shootings in our nation's history. Since 1963, when prayer was taken out of school, we have had 419 deaths from school shootings that have taken place. We are currently averaging 78 school shooting deaths per year. This is totally unacceptable. We protect our courthouses where the judges are more than we protect schools where our innocent children get their education. That needs to change. I support a nationwide job bill or a statewide job bill if necessary that would hire our veterans and retired law enforcement officers to guard and to protect our children while they are at school. Myself, as an Air Force veteran, I swore an oath to protect this country from terrorists, both foreign and domestic. Many of my armed services brothers would love to protect our children from these domestic terrorists, and they would do a phenomenal and an excellent job at it. From 2002 to 2010, Congress approved $18 billion in military and economic aid to Pakistan. In 2012, we gave $42 billion in aid to 186 countries around the world. Let's send these other countries a few billion less and invest the difference in protecting our children while they're at school. My name is Bobby Mitchell, and I approve this message.